ferocious 98 minutes. From a Celtic perspective, I guess the big talking point is the goal that wasn't. Have you had a chance to see it, and if so, what was your take on it?
Well, my take is the official Alan Muir's had a guess at it, because the linesman arguably has the best view in the stadium, and he doesn't give it. So for that to get overturned, then I'm assuming there's an absolute clear image of the ball being out of play. And my experience up here with VAR is that you don't have all the angles. They don't have the equipment to say it's conclusively out. So you're actually viewing it from a secondary position, which is a higher position. And at that point, you're then having a guess. So that's the huge disappointment. The linesman didn't put his flag up. It was the first thing I went to when I looked at when the goal went in. So we're hugely disappointed in that.
I think we're hearing it's been called a factual overturn by Alan Muir, saying that from their point of view they're following that protocol. So from your perspective then, is it a process thing that needs to be changed for a level of consistency to make sure, I guess, situations like that don't happen?
No, I think it's obviously it's having the right equipment to also make a factual, because you don't have the right level of equipment. I think you're a camera down that you can't see the byline. Everything is either from an aerial view or one behind. So yeah, and I just think, like I said, the linesman's moving really well with the game, and he doesn't give it. And as I said, that was a big call.
Does that cost you the game potentially? Because at that point the momentum was still very much with Celtic, and it sort of shifted slightly after that.
Yeah, well, I think there's two things. Listen, I can't deny that we get the goal then, to get the equaliser. We're really pushing in the second half. We're much better, but I also have to be honest as well. We made an awful start to the game to go down in the game, and in the first half, our level was not good enough. And that's, this team don't have many days like that. But certainly we were that in the first half. Two really poor goals. Second half we were much more like ourselves. And like I say, that we get that goal, then it brings a great finish to the game for us.
Has midweek had a bigger impact, do you think, today than you maybe anticipated?
No, it's not an excuse. We've dealt well with it all season. It was always going to be a tough place to come, but that's not an excuse, no.
3 changes obviously you made at half-time. Those 3 changes, I guess, reverted to that team from Munich. What does this tell you, I guess, about the depth and squad that you have right now, and I suppose how difficult that can be whenever you've so many, you're sort of playing so many different fronts? Yeah,
listen, I don't want to be too critical of the players, because they've been absolutely brilliant, and we deserve something from the game today. There's no doubt about that. The ability to bring these guys into the game. Obviously, Jeff hasn't played a great deal, so we're trying to manage his minutes. Jota the same, hasn't played a lot of football, and obviously, those guys were having to look at Rio Watati as well, playing lots of minutes, lots of games. So, but certainly they made the difference when they came into the game.
Appreciate your time.